Not gonna lie to you, not doing well. Very, 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 very. I don't know if I'd say sick, but definitely under the weather, and definitely, most certainly, most definitely a little freaked out. This is gonna be kind of embarrassing to talk about, but we're gonna do it anyway. I can't promise you how long this show will be going, but it will be on. Wake up, wake up. It's the first of the month. Get your checks in, get your ducks in a row, get your turkeys in a duck, and get your chickens in a turkey. Welcome to the show, everybody. That's a little turducken joke. We like to start things out festive around here over at The Onions. Welcome to everybody in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you haven't noticed, we have changed main sponsors today. A couple great new sponsors. N95, official recount gear for casual dads. As you know, our store will be launching that very, very shortly. So N95, shout out to those guys. They've sent me some of their N95 underwear. This stuff is, it's not only thermal lined, it's actually the only underwear that's actually come back from Mosul. You can smell the gunpowder and remnants almost of an IED. I got the Lego one. Calm down. You have a Lego advent calendar. I can't keep up with it. Get out of here, chat. Welcome to the show, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Going to be a short one today. Probably. I don't know, unless I get going. But I got a lot to do. And I've been very busy. I didn't even want to do it. And I said, you know what? Fire it up. Give the kids what they want. I was in here at my desk. I was working anyway. I said, fire it up. Give the children a piece of the sun, which is what I call this show when people aren't looking. Okay, so basically, I don't know how to talk about this. I've been getting very little sleep. I think I'm becoming increasingly unwell and unhinged. Oh no, are you trans, Patrick? Shut up. No, I think I am being haunted. I think I am being plagued by a Geist, by a demon, by a ghoul, by a being, by a entity that is manifesting itself in my house. This is hard to talk to people about on a real basis. I stay up late. I'm a very night person. I go to bed every night, maybe 2, 3 a.m., sometimes 5. The sun starts coming up. My friends on the East Coast start doing stuff, and I go, whoa, time to go to bed, you know. And it's hard for me because it's, you know, this is real stuff. I've been seeing a boy. This sounds okay. I'm glad there's a little bit of comedy to it. I will tell you that. I've been seeing a boy. Wow, guys, he sounds serious. Yao Guai? Come on. I'm trying to get real. This is very serious. It's not a bit. This is like, I've been seeing a boy in this house, a little boy in the hallway. And, you know, I'll go to bed at night hours after, you know, Kathleen, she goes to bed early, 9, 8:30. Whenever she, you know, tires herself out in the other room with the yarn. What's his name? I don't think he has a name. Does he look like you? No, he has weird hair or something. Like he has like fucking like dark hair, like folded over, like very emo-y. It's very. I'm telling you, it's weird because he looks like Chucky from Child's Play. And he never sticks around long. I always just see him running in a door. It's your dead son, Jacob. Come the fuck on, guys. Some things are bits, some things are for serious. Yeah, he has a weird, like, combed part of his head hair, part of his head hair. Yeah, and he just runs and he hisses. It's always like a. And I'm telling you, sometimes I think it's like just a house noise, like a normal noise, but the neighbors know. I think my theory is that he came. I've had 3 people move in on this street in the past like couple weeks. And I think he came with one of these. These dogs are barking. I'll hear the dogs barking behind my house. And I'll check the cameras. And I see like a chair move. And then I see like a light go across the yard. In the backyard where nobody, it's a wall. It's walled off. It's fenced off. And I'm seeing this boy. Is this the real reason you're moving? No. Come on. Get with the goddamn program, everybody. Happy December. Thank you so much for joining us here today to talk about my various neuroses. No, I really want to know, are you moving to a bigger place? It's actually smaller. It is actually smaller. But it's nicer and it'll be newer. And can you set your Roomba to Spectre? Yeah, that is true. What about that thing in Ghostbusters where Venkman wheeled it out, and it slid along the bottom of the floor, and then it opened up, the box opened up, and it just pulled everything down. And these dudes were like, whoa! And they just watched a cyclone of ghosts suck down into the fucking thing, and then they just pulled it in like it was a goddamn fishing pole. Either way, I don't know, guys. It is creeping me out. I've got, I'm having problems sleeping, and then I lay in bed and I see the door. I don't see the door, but around the corner of the room, I can see more light come into the room, so I feel like somebody's pushing on the door. And I look over and I see him run across, and I'm seeing this boy, and he's the size of a doll. He's the size of a child's play doll. What was that kid's name? Chucky. And I got friends texting me now. No, fuck you. I'm not scared. I feel like I have no control over it, and I don't know what he wants, and I don't know why he's here. My buddy? Yeah, it does look like that. Are you sure it's not Shuby? No. Are you sure you're not Are you sure you're not schizophrenic? I don't know what that word means. Let me Google that. I'm going to copy and paste that. That doesn't seem like a real word. You have to be misspelling that. Schizophrenic. Oh, schizophrenic. Wow, you misspelled it so bad I didn't have a clue on that one. Didn't even start it with the right letter. No, I mean a long-term mental disorder of a type involving a breakdown. Can you Google what happens if I see a boy? My dad is seeing a boy. I see a boy in the night. Am I okay? I just asked Google that. Wet dreams, 10 myths and facts. Boys' wet dreams, 5 penis facts. Sleep needs. I found something disturbing in my husband's browser history. See why you're confused? Confirmed he has a new cat. A lot of words look just like that one. Did you get a cat one night and put a costume on it and forget about it? No! This is real, you dicks. Like, I don't know what it is. Obviously, it's my fucking head, and I do smoke weed. But I'm not seeing, like, I'm seeing a boy, like an actual boy. Like, it's not an outline. It's not a shape. I've seen it about 24 times now. He's giggling and he's hissing. He's hissing at me. And he's got like an emo head, this whole area. You know, and he's just like, you guys don't know what it's like to have a emo ghost boy running around your house listening to Savage Garden. So if you all just want to, hey, you, get your damn hands off her. Aren't your results based off your Google history? Oh, so you're saying because, so I wrote, I see a boy in the night, am I okay, in Google. You're saying because it all came up wet dreams and penises, that's what I've been searching for, you fucking bitch. The Grudge, says Hobesh. I've never seen that movie, that Grudge. It's a horror movie, right? Aren't there like 17 of them now? Haven't seen any of them. I bailed on those just like I bailed on the Paranormal Activities. Too boring for me. Chemical romance searches. Look into some schizophrenia medicine to see if it goes away. I see a boy in the night. Dreams about a spooky boy. Dreams about teeth falling out. Why did that pop up? Dreams about what does that mean? I got to know that one now. Dreams about teeth. If you type dreams about teeth falling up, snakes, spiders, being pregnant, death, tornadoes, water, being chased, bees, and being cheated on. I got to see what teeth. Feeling insecure. Teeth falling out are associated with loss and important life changes. I dream about this all the time. My teeth, I feel like they could chatter out of my head at any moment, spontaneously. This dream could indicate you're dealing with some kind of loss, like an abrupt end to a relationship or a job change. All right, let me back to where I was going. Dreams about a spooky boy. Meaning. What does it mean? Hold on. What is everybody saying? Oh, damn. Savage Gardens. The new tenants and You're the Ghost. The others. Oh, fuck. That would be a good movie. Why haven't they done that? Or am I missing it? And that's what Beetlejuice was about. That documentary with the Wayans brothers and that girl. Winona Gart. What's happening? Look into some. No. Chemical romance searches, I believe you, Patrick. Spontaneous dental hydroplosion. Excuse me with your fucking syllables. I have that teeth one sometimes. Yeah, I think everybody does. Okay, hold on. Let's go to Quora, because they always got the fix. I didn't even think about Googling this. What does it mean when I saw a boy in my dreams who was a ghost and I have no idea who he is twice? This isn't in my dreams. I'm seeing a boy in my home. And you can't call up the National Guard or your local police and be like, there's a boy in my home. Like, come on. Who would they even send over for that? If you just had a random 6-year-old boy in your home, who do you even call? Sears? I don't even know who to call for that. Poison control? No, that I'm seeing a spooky boy. I have dreams about extra teeth being implanted into my jaw. Come on. Scary kids. Man's Twitter thread about being haunted by a little boy's ghost. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. What is this? This one's the... Holy... No. This looks like the guy. This can't be. What is this? What is Dear David? Have you guys seen this? How can I... Let me get this over on this screen. Dear David. Oh, no. If this boy has a name. Let me bring this up for you captains of industry to see. Look at this. I still think it's a cat. I'm sure he's on Tinder. Just post him on Craigslist. Chris Hansen. Man's Twitter thread on being haunted by a little boy's ghost. Yeah, I told you he had a weird head. I don't think he had a dented head. That's crazy. This boy has a dented head. What is this? Look how many things popped up on this. And let me just tell you one thing. I didn't have any of these problems with any of this until this motherfucker Branch. This listener, Samuel Branch, sends me all this IT equipment. We're sponsored by Ubiquiti now. NVIDIA fucked us. They set us up with all the new 2060 stuff. Now it's all the 3080, 3060 stuff. We're out of business with RTX. We actually got it out of the show. I don't know if it's running smoother or not. You let me know. But we're all Ubiquiti now. He wired us up with all this fancy internet stuff. And ever since then, now I'm getting, look at all the pop-ups. I haven't had this since the 80s when AOL discs. You probably have a carbon monoxide leak and hallucinate. Shut up. That's rude and not true. How do I fix all this? I don't want all this stuff. Thank you. Branch, if you're hacking me, like honestly, because he sends me all this gear. He's like, this is what the pros use. You're gonna love it. Ubiquiti. And I wired my whole house on this, and I gotta say, it has been working great. The Wi-Fi is great. The switches are great. Like $1,000 in the rack back there. It's all Ubiquiti stuff. Now now I'm getting pop-ups. He's going like, wow, you were on that webpage. He's watching somehow he's routed in. All these Ubiquiti things, you're able to adopt them, and control them remotely. I don't know what he's doing. He's in the system. I go into the settings. I look at the password. It's all $4. I don't know what any of that means. And he says it's code. Don't worry about it. That's how the internet is. This guy's got a whole Twitter account about this boy. What's Dear? I want to search Dear David though, actually, because that's actually, if this could be the boy. No, get the fuck out of here. No, this is too doll-like. This wasn't it. Is this real though? Oh shit! Can a mod delete that? I don't think it's because. Get the fuck out of here now. Look at this picture though. Is this a real image of a boy? He started muttering something too quiet for me to understand. I watched as his eyes rolled back in his head until they were all white. Yeah, but this is fun. You can see I think there are ways to tell when a photo has been manipulated, and these are easily why don't we search 4chan while we're at it for scary stuff? You know what? Fuck you, Edinburgh Mikey. I don't come around your house. I'm being literally, taunted by a boy in my own home. Luckily, I am 3 days away from closing on a house. No new HOA news, sorry to say. We're all settled on that front. But Friday, I'm a homeowner. And I have chosen to deck out the house with Samsung appliances. Huh? Samsung smart things. One app to rule them all. I don't know why I'm clapping. I don't really own a lot of Samsung stuff. Most of their phones burst into flames and are owned by complete out-of-its. Who got them for free on a 2-year contract with a provider that I'd rather slit my own wrists than complete a call with. Smart fridge with a screen. No, I did go without the screen. there's basically two fridge things you can go with, and I don't want to get into smart fridges and what they can and can't do. But you can go with the now look, it used to all be about the side by side. Now let's go over fridges and the hierarchy of fridges. I didn't want to get into this today. I hadn't planned to get into it today. But every once in a while, an important topic comes up. And I would like to get back to how scared I am of this boy. And I would like, honestly, like some real opinions. Because I will tell you this. Half the week, I'm alone. I'm sleeping alone. Why is that, Patrick? I thought you had Kathleen and the kids. Right. But if you don't remember, she cheated on me with Rick. And as per our agreement that we've come to, she spends half of the week at his house. Now, I'd rather not get into what arrangement we've made and who's benefiting financially from what. The thing is, I'm alone a lot of the time. And I would appreciate hearing from other adults who, and I mean this for real, get scared at night. Like, actually get scared at night. And I'm admitting it to you. I'm being real with you. I'm trying to be vulnerable and real. And if you want to be, secretive about it, fine. Send in your stories over at Scared of the Night and Dark at nobodylikesonions.com. Just email it over there. Or stories, scary ones, at nobodylikesonions.com. Or check this out. I thought you could use it on the show at nobodylikesonions.com. It's usually just too much weed. Yeah, but do you get it? Are you willing to admit you get it, like publicly? Because I do, man. I check the house, every little creak, every little thing. And here's what I worry about when I move to a 2-story house on my own. Am I going to be even more freaked out? Because if I'm downstairs at night watching TV, I'm paranoid as fuck that somebody's upstairs. And if I'm upstairs, I'm paranoid as fuck somebody's downstairs. Doesn't Kathleen have some proud boy toys she could send around and guard for cuddles? I don't like that kind of stuff. Some things are too real and too personal. But if I find myself in one of these kind of Dear David situations, why do they call that little boy Dear David? I'm going to ask. Next time I see him, I'm screaming out Dear David, and I'm going to see if that's who it is. I don't think he is. My ghost boy has like long hair combed over on one side. This ghost boy has like a dent in his head. Although, maybe with the lighting, that's what it is. Maybe my boy has a dent. Have you seen this boy? Terminator 2. I find it fascinating, and I think if adults are real with themselves, they get scared just as much as kids. And I'll tell you something else. If you live in like a dorm or an apartment, or even a townhome duplex type situation, you've always got a buddy. You live in an apartment building, you're surrounded by people, even if you live alone, you're pretty safe. You always feel like somebody else will alert you if some shit goes down. It's like having a dog, only it's 20 other tenants living around you in a cube. I think people who live in apartments are actually the biggest pussies. I'll say that. You live in an apartment long term, you're probably a giant pussy. A big one. And we've talked to your parents about it. We've got them on the line. Oh, shit, I did not hit record. Oh, fuck. Well, that'll be interesting to see how that all shakes out. Won't it now? A dog might help, actually. Thank you. By the way, before the show, some people subscribed. Thank you. I missed it, so I didn't see who, but the number's gone up. Thank you for your subscription. Subscribe to us here on Twitch. Why don't you miss out on the ads and all the hot HOA/Dear David action right now? $4.99 a month, $4.99 a month, or link your goddamn Twitch. See what I care. I'll probably be dead before you're able to figure it all out. What with all the menus? What a deep dive. Yeah, I think you got to live in a house alone. And I want to get a dog. Don't get me wrong. I think I will get a dog probably. I really want, but they're expensive. I'd always said I would never buy another dog again. Chewy, my last dog, the Cocker Spaniel, he was a purebred, and I think I paid $500, something like that, for him. This is back in the, early 90s, 03. 01 maybe. I don't even fucking remember. What if it actually is a real person breaking in and messing with you? Yeah, it's fucking terrifying, dude. It's terrifying for two reasons. Number one, because if they're a real person breaking in and messing with me, it's a tiny, tiny man. I don't know who this could be. I also don't know how they're getting in. I have a pretty secure setup. But, I used to have ads not popping up all the time. And recently, Ubiquity has taken over my house. And the man behind that, we all know, Salvatore Branch. And he just keeps on keeping on. We don't know what he has access to. We don't know how deep he is into the system. We don't know how much he's copied himself over, and replicated into the system. For all I know, this motherfucker could be living in every smart bulb in my house. Just copied over. Start Googling little people emo hair Vegas. That seems unreasonable. But if I do see him again, I am going to yell out, "Dear David, Dear David, Dear David." This is what he sounds like. And he only makes us, he goes, I'll be watching TV or something, you know what I mean? Like Friends, like a new ep I haven't seen. And I'll just hear this down the hall. Branch probably has your light set to his own. "Dear David, Dear David, Dear David, who's coming down the hall to tuck you in? It's dear David, you've had too much sin. He'll light your home on fire. He'll burn down your friends. Dear David is here again." It's excuse me there. It's creepy and it's a little much for me. I'd rather not be in the Dear David business. So what do people burn? Sage? God, I wish I'd paid attention to all my nutty girlfriends who used to light that shit and walk around the house. You ever date a girl who does that? Lights sage on fire and then wanders around your house wafting it around. It's funny because they always want to cleanse the house. These are the girls who never want to wear deodorant. They're like, that stuff's bad for your skin. Meanwhile, they're trying to earn their fucking campfire badge in your living room with just sage. Smudge sticks. Yeah. That's what I call my dick. A smudge stick. Not really a stick. More of a straw. Can you guys believe that Ellen DeGeneres wants to be Elliott now? That is wild. I asked people what the scariest thing in their lives was on Instagram earlier today. The responses were mostly jokes, and nobody took me seriously. And I see the chat, you're pretty much the same. Nobody's going to step up. Nobody's going to admit, here in front of God and their friends that they have a real fear of the otherworldly, the ununderstandable. I really thought they did that years ago. Smudge sticks? No. I've never been smudged. But I'd rather not. I'll tell you this, though. I don't know when I'll be out of this house. I haven't told my current landlord that I'm leaving. Oh, Elliott Page. That's who it is. Elliott Page is gay. Elliott Page is a man. She wants you to know about it. And by the way, I love how every time I open this browser and it's just Dear David. Are you guys seeing this? What's in this browser? These photos of this boy? This is a little much. And why is his head dented in? Why do we ever figure that out? Is this guy lying? Do we ever find out? The making of Dear David, a fan-made short film? Oh no. Let's hear it. Wow. Kilkenny VFX. So you know it's going to be good. Those guys do tight work. Oh, he is a writer. I knew this wasn't the boy. Oh, it shows him carving it up and shit. Okay. What kind of a person does this? No, it's 100% real, like Slender Man and all the other fake ghost BS. I don't care for that kind of shit, frankly. Look at this fucking little creep. His head's too big. And now he's painting it skin colored? What the fuck? Oh, God.
Dear David, how did you die? Who pushed the shelf? No, that's the third one.
What is going on?
Can I leave him in here with you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, this is fucking cockamamie, and I don't like it. Ellen DeGeneres is gay. Blair Witch was scary. Cool Cat makes a horror. Oh, Cool Cat does have some new stuff we should talk about. Looks like Tom from MySpace. Branch must be in your system. Simply Sarah keeps popping up. Well, she's got a great new cranberry corn recipe we should all check out. I don't know, man. I'll tell you this. Something's after me. And you can believe it. You cannot. I get scared in the night, and I've seen it moving in my house. I've felt its presence. I turn over. I have, everyone knows this about me. I hate tile and hardwood floor. I have a long shag carpet through my whole house. I pay tremendously for this luxury. I pay a lot. The guy that Moesha used to use to get her hair extensions done. That's the guy I bring in when I move into a property to make the carpet shag longer. Hand braided, every little piece. Okay? Nightlight. I turn the lights on full bright, but my house is surrounded by windows and glass. And I always feel like there's just tons of zombies and monsters and criminal elements out there looking through the glass at me. You know? Just constantly up against my windows. Shag carpet extensions, whoa, big hair, must hate. But the point of that is, I'm saying, like, I'll turn over to go to sleep, and I hear Dear David walking through my room. I don't know. Obviously, it's not Dear David, but I don't know what to call him, but I like that name now. I hear somebody walking through my room, little toes scruffling through my carpet, you know? And then I hear him breathing. Like I said, he does this. Like, that's the only noise. And I want you to really think about what you would do if you were alone in a house and you heard that noise and, like, you know, you had to just be a big boy, adult. And you might say, Patrick, you're 41, grow the fuck up. I'm sorry. I'm a child of this planet just like you. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We're all babies in the scope of the universe. And I don't understand what's going on out there. And I'll be damned if I'm going to sit by and pretend to be brave when there are forces in this world that neither you nor Dominion voting systems can explain. So we could sit here all day and point fingers at who, but wouldn't it be more fun to watch everyone cheer for Elliott Page, Ellen Page, coming out? And by the way, you know, I have nothing against trans and gay people other than the fact that they're really fucking annoying me with all the news about you're gay. We get it. You're all gay and weird. No one cares anymore. Newsflash, everyone is weird. Everyone is gay. No one cares. The nerve on you, the narcissism, for the end of 2020 to roll around and you to pipe up December 1st and go, oh yeah, guys, one more thing. I'm trans. It's like nobody gives a shit. You think we all sat around and watched Juno and went, that's a normal lady? We get it. Be you. No one should beat you up in the corner of a Costco. Okay? No one's saying that. I'm just sick of hearing about it. I'm tired of the parades and the gays and the trans. Just be a person. Make a movie. Fix me a coffee. Ring out my groceries. Loan me a cigarette. I don't care what parts you have and where you like to put those parts. I don't care that you're thinking about getting more parts or having parts chopped off. I don't care. What I do care is seeing it every day and people acting like there are macheted ninjas out on the street chopping up trans people. Let's all move on. We've all seen it before. Everyone doesn't need to stop in unison and applaud on cue like it's some rehearsal for the Truman Show. Here's a gay lady.
Actor Elliott Page, formerly known as Ellen Page, has come out as transgender and non-binary.
Let me ask you
Elliott,
this.
who uses both
Even real lesbian... I gotta really call this guy a guy now. We're almost done with the internet fad. Why have another one? Yeah. I mean, Okay. I got to be very careful here because you'll get booted off anything for just having opinions. She's one of our richest. Fuck. This is a genuine mistake. Sorry. This handsome fella. Why can't any of them find clothing that fits? This is one of the richest men in Hollywood. Yeah, I don't understand why none of them can find a shirt that fits. Everybody just looks like they just went to a sale at Joseph A. Bank and bought some of their dad's buddies' golf wear. Like, what is happening? But she's gay. She's trans now.
And non-binary. Elliott, who uses both he, him, and they, them pronouns.
And by the way, we have to, everything we ever talk about Ellen Page now, first of all, saying Ellen Page now is a crime. And every time you talk about anything she did in the past, if you say she, that's a crime. And it is getting confusing out there. Imagine being Dear David and haunting this world, you know, and trying to make sense of it. First of all, you're an infant. You're an infant ghost, you know. You want to cross over dimensions into another plane of existence, into another world. You start experimenting at night, coming out, haunting a harmless fat man. And what's this? You hear that he's watching the news, and you hear a glimpse about a woman who's a man now, and we all like, what has happened? Don't you dare dead name he, she, them. They, them, they. Elliott Spitzer. It's just a confusing world, man.
Issues a statement on Twitter saying, I want to share with you that I am trans. I can't begin to express how remarkable it feels to finally love who I am enough to pursue my authentic self.
I mean, just do it. These people, this is like, I do think this is, what do you mean these people? These people, this is like, again, I saw a post from a friend, an ex-friend, I guess. And it's getting worse. You know, I was really on a bell curve of niceness for a while. Is Dear David known as a boy? How do you know his gender? That's true. That's true. It might be a she. He might be one of the biggest actors of his generation in his dimension, in his world. We may never know. Dear David, please write in. Let us know. The point is, I saw a post the other day, like, my white friends will never know how often we get treated with poor service, da-da-da-da-da. It's just like, every time I go anywhere, everyone is either completely inept or has their head up their ass. Every waitress, every cashier, every store clerk, every fucking person who has to sell you something or get you something or refill you something or, you know, from the DMV to the goddamn Mickey D's. It's shit everywhere you go. It's nothing to do with your race. Everyone is shit now. Everyone has their head up their ass. Everyone is working for them. No one cares about anyone else. It's not racist. Let it go. Trans people are treated. It's like, first of all, I know they are. It's horrible. I would argue the people who are like beating trans people to death because of their lack of understanding can't really be gotten through to with a commercial or a parade. So all you're doing is annoying me, who has beaten a grand total of 0 trans people. Yet I'm the one who's forced to look at rainbow flags on the top of everything. What's wrong, Patrick? Don't like gays? Don't want to see a rainbow flag? It doesn't go with anything. If I walk into a gay person's house and they have a rainbow flag like above their couch, it's just like, you know? When I was growing up, gays had fashion sense, design. You know, every gay looked like that black guy does on designing women. And they were all good at fashion and curtains. Now, gays are just like dyeing their hair blue with like galvanized aluminum coming out of their ear, you know? None of them can get a job, and they're just talking about how no one respects them while they hang up flag. No, I don't even know where that went. The point is, you're making up enemies. No one's after you, gays. No one cares. We're all on your side. You're great for property values. You're non-violent. I think you'd make good parents. Couple of guys, couple of gals. No preference. I'd rather you be the parent than me. You know what I'd like to see less of? All of it. All of it. Any cause. You know? I don't know how many people those yellow Lance Armstrong bracelets saved back in the day. But if it was one person for every time I saw one of those bracelets, it wasn't enough for how annoying those were in my life. And by the way, I bet if you drove out to the middle of the ocean in your water car, and you found where they're keeping that new plastic island the size of Texas out there, I bet 78% of that would be just Lance Armstrong bracelets. We're so worried about cutting the plastic rings on cans before we sell them. How many fucking hipsters just, David and Goliath slingshot, boom, bracelets out into the goddamn sea, and now baby turtles are choking on them. What were they even for? Nut cancer? Is that still a thing? That's what I say. All the bad nuts have probably fallen off. Do we still need to be praying for them? And by the way, Ellen Page, I don't understand why, this is what everybody, so we were all very concerned with how gay Lance Bass was. Do you remember this? Not for any particular reason, but we all wanted to know whether Lance Bass was gay. And then people were like, it's none of your business whether he's gay or not. How dare you want to know his sexuality? And I used to be like that. I'd be like, I wanted to know. I don't really care. I just want to know. And then I thought about that, and I was like, yeah, why do I get to know? I don't have a right to know. Who cares? And I thought that was a good point. But now, all these celebrities love to come out as being gay or trans, and I think they like it. I think they know they can get extra attention from that. I think they know that can provide a little bump. And I got to wonder how many of these people are keeping it, just kind of in their back pocket for posterity. Pull that out whenever it suits you to use. No one is talking about Aaron Carter being gay. I don't know if that's true. We had Kevin Spacey come out and announce to everybody he's gay. This guy, everybody knew this guy was gay for all the years, right? All of it. Just like Tom Cruise and who's the other one? Saturday Night Fever. John Travolta's. It just do straws next. Yeah, why can't you? We all knew he was gay. When did he come out as being gay? The day he was charged with child diddling or whatever it was. Sexual assault or dick touching with a kid. I don't know what the formal charge was. Lifting up a 14-year-old boy at his party, give him a naughty spanking, take him in the other room, show him a private spacey. I don't know. These people go flat. It's like, what has Ellen Page been doing? Aside from like she made like 10 projects with what's his name, floppy hair from Arrested Development, Jonas Hill. That's not it at all. You know what I'm talking about. The weird looking boy with the nose. And, ever since then, she's just been yelling about stuff. Kind of like Alyssa Milano. It's like, oh my God, you were in Who's the Boss? You could have been a star. You're a hot ass bitch, and now you just like, no one's paid attention to you for long enough. Alyssa Milano's just screaming. You ever follow Alyssa Milano's Twitter? What an unhinged psycho that is. And I know you've heard about it because it's in all the news. Her stuff just gets passed around left and right now. But like, holy shit, is that an unhinged woman? Imagine being married to Alyssa Milano. Just lost in the night. And you might say, Patrick, you're the one who's seeing a boy while you sleep. Aren't you lost in the night? Aren't you unhinged? Probably. Maybe. But I would reckon all of you in the right situations, alone at night, get scared. And if you don't want to admit it, that's fine. You're a bigger, tougher man than me. I am the captain now. But let's all get along, huh? And let's stop expecting big rounds of applause for things when we didn't do much.
Elliott adds he feels lucky to be making this statement at all, since those in the transgender community face hate and violence at a staggering level. The star explains, despite feeling profoundly happy right now and knowing how much privilege I carry, I am also scared. The discrimination towards trans people is rife and cruel, resulting in horrific consequences. In 2020 alone, it has been reported that at least 40 transgender people have been murdered, the majority of which were Black and Latinx trans women. Enough is enough. Elliott gained...
Notice that this is a trans woman, and she has to preference everything. Even she has to preference it with, I want to start out by just recognizing my privilege. We are out of control. And I'm not one to come on here and say privilege isn't real and da-da-da-da-da. It's like privilege is 100% real. Life isn't fair. It's never going to be fair. I would argue that if you're hearing my voice, you're one of the most privileged people on the goddamn planet. Shut up. In the same way that like people go, the people who are like with the whole woke Me Too movement are like, it's time for men to shut up and listen. It's time for white males to not talk. It's time for white people to shut up for the Black Lives Matter movement. It's time for men to shut the fuck up. You don't get a talk for this. It's like, by that logic, everyone with internet access and shelter and access to financial systems and medical care, emergency services, community outreach programs, supermarkets, transportation. Everyone who has that stuff should shut the fuck up, right? Why should you get to speak for the disenfranchised? You're not disenfranchised. It's time for you to shut the fuck up. It's so easy to like point to everything and be like, oh, well, it's a patriarchy. That's why men need to shut the fuck up. It's like, zoom out further. It's a white people pyramid where the white people are at top. Zoom out further. Oh, it's just certain regions and areas, actually. Wow. Zoom out further. Nobody on Mars gets a say. It's like, what are we doing? And I'm not interested in it anymore. Frankly, I'm ready to die, which is why I'm looking forward to owning a house. No one can take me out. No one can take that away from me. Oh, except the bank. Am I right? Idiots. But I'm hoping this new place won't be as haunted. I don't know. It's going to be interesting, the process of switching over there. I imagine, and I got to start putting this timeline together soon, but I imagine so I'm closing on the 4th. I got to go over there. I'm getting appliances delivered, all these Samsung smart things, you know. We still got to go through the refrigerator hierarchy. I want you to know where you fall. And I think a fridge is a great appliance to really find out where you're at in society. Only thing that could take it away is the HOA. I don't want to hear those acronyms, and if I have to put it into Nightbot, I will. No one's going to be typing HOA around here. You got me? We're over that kind of talk. But I got the Black Friday, the appliances were just sold the fuck out. I had to really pull the trigger. So I got a fridge, I got a washer, dryer, had to get champagne colored washer and dryer, which I'm a little iffy about. I'm not sure. They had the stainless, silver, and then they had the black stainless, which is what I want. That's what I probably would have got. And now I got the champagne colored, It's like having a champagne colored car. It's like, oh, cool. What color car did you get? Tan. Hey, I got a Tesla. What color? Light brown. Khaki almost. You should see it in the light. Oh, yeah? What happens? It's even more khaki. Oh, sounds like dog shit. Did you get ripped off? Probably. Champagne, not beige, champagne. Don't you tease me. It's got a little sparkle to it. I don't know. They're the same ones. Whatever. And they all have Wi-Fi. These things are going to be sucking down my Wi-Fi. Because I'll be damned if I'm not going to get a notification from my washer that tells me when it's ready. Now, when do they come out with some sort of attachment or thing that can take the clothes out of the washer and put them into the dryer? This is the one thing that's like a good thing about these combo washer-dryer units. You could set a full cycle of wash-dry. Problem is they suck. Don't work. Too small. Also just not a good idea in general. So an all-in-one. No, not an all-in-one, though. I want it separate. I want there just to be some sort of a catwalk or a hamster habit trail between the two units, and the clothes migrate over somehow. Well, what about this? You think about this one? No, has nobody ever come up with this? Stackable washer dryer. Now, the problem is they always put the washer on the bottom. They put the dryer on the top. The main reason for that is because the water is on the bottom. It's heavier. The washer is much heavier than the dryer. So if anything happens, it's harder to support the water on the upper one. It's a lot to balance. Plus, when it's spinning, now you got a heavy object just spinning out of control. But let's pretend for 1 minute we could keep all that and figure it out. We fasten it somehow. We strap the stackable washer dryer to the wall. The washer's up top. It washes all the clothes, spins it, and then the bottom falls out of it. The clothes fall down into, thanks for that subscription, Thin Girl 49. And then the dryer kicks in as soon as the clothes fall down into the thing. I gotta get, my mustache hairs are curling up into my nose, making me regret everything I've ever done in my life. Like they were bad eggs in Willy Wonka. Exactly. Like it's washing, and then it just drops down, dries. Even better than it just drops down to the first floor and spills all over my head while I'm down watching TV on the couch. Then I don't have to get up to fold laundry, and then if a sock falls in my drink, so be it. Straw. But yeah. But let's talk fridges for a minute, because I think this is important stuff. Now, if you were overseas, you're going to have to grade on a curve, okay, a little bit. So there might be circumstances you have overseas that don't really give you choice. There are a lot of flats and even houses in Europe, Britain. We have to break that out now. And Australia and Asia that don't have room for a full-size refrigerator. Okay? So you're kind of limited. And I get it. You rent a place. You don't really have control over what kind of refrigerator you have. Would you like to hear an embarrassing thing about me here? I have a very basic refrigerator in this house that I'm renting. I'll tell you when we get to that level. Here we go. First level of fridge you can have. Mini fridge, okay? Well, you can have no fridge, which let's not even talk. If you have no fridge, I don't know how you have internet access. Get out. But let's say you have a mini fridge, small fridge, under counter in the kitchen type fridge. This is level 1, okay? This is like for a guy who wants to store some Kraft American single cheese slices. An ice dispenser, you're out of your mind. You'd be lucky if this has a freezer. Most of these have an ice box, which is just an aluminum shelf that gets crusted in frost until it becomes so hard you have to leave it open for two days until your dog comes by to lick it all. You have to turn the freezer over on its side to drain it all out. Now, then there's like apartment-sized fridges or slightly bigger fridges. These are a lot of times the older-looking fridges, the 50s-looking fridges, the Smegs and what have you. And a lot of times these don't even have freezer. They'll have an ice box as well for a freezer. But these are I had one of these in my first apartment in New York. Very small apartment-y type fridge, 5 foot tall. Separate freezer, but smaller unit, And these are all freezer on top, fridge on the bottom, standard doors. Okay? Okay? This is where we're at. Standard sized fridge, and I think these are all 36 inches across. About 36 inches deep, unless you go counter depth, which is a whole nother video. Check my videos below. But these are the standard fridge. Now, this is what I have in this house, okay? It is freezer up top, fridge, I think they're 70 inches, 72 inches high. Fridge on the bottom. I have no ice maker here. I have to use trays like a poor savage here. I've lived like this for a year. I won't do it any longer. You hear me? Now, back in the 90s, the big nice thing to get, and early 2000s, side by side. The side by side. This was the dream. You were living, if you had this, you would go to your friend's house, they would have this, the side by side. Now, out of the question, we'll get to it at the top. But the side-by-sides, these are nice. I always hated the side-by-side. Hold on, what just happened here? I'm going to need you to send back the gear. I didn't know you were. They were going to a basic bitch. Look, these are all. This is all going to be improved. I'm just letting you know where I'm at now. I've got the very basic fridge. It's not good. It's a Frigidaire, basic. This is this type of fridge you go to Best Buy. Usually comes in white, black if you're lucky. It'll be $349 on Labor Day, with the purchase of a mattress. These are not good. Very basic. But the side-by-side, that was the dream. I never really liked the side-by-side fridges because the freezer's too narrow. Can't fit a lot of stuff in there. I like I like a fridge where you get the full width. Okay? And that's when the French door stuff came in. And that's where we're at now, right? We have the French doors. Okay? So you got the French doors up top. You're opening up. You can open one. You can open the other. You can open together. French doors. Ice, water, crushed ice in the door. Temperature controls. The freezer's below. Freezer on the bottom. And now they even have a middle drawer, which will be like a flex zone drawer. So you got two doors up top, the middle, and then the bottom. And the middle one's cool because you can make it a fridge drawer or a freezer drawer. Completely flexible, giving you that kind of control. You won't hear a lot of people on the podcast talk about this kind of stuff, but I like to get into it. Of course, the Dream, Sub-Zero, all the built-ins, the ones where they match your cabinets, you know, all the custom stuff. Bottom drawer, freezer, fridge is great. Yeah, and that's I think, you know, your top of the line. That's where you want to be as a person. So if you're like in here talking mad shit and you got a mini fridge, you're in here talking mad shit, you don't even have a fridge, you use your mom's fridge, you know, that you ask her, hey, could this shelf be for my Yoo-hoo? Whatever it is, you know, grow up, get it together. You got to have that bottom fridge. I'm looking so forward to it. I went ape shit. You know, I got the dual ice maker. So this thing has the ice maker up in the top, okay, for the ice in the door. And then it's got the ice maker in the bottom. 2 different shapes, whatever I want. It's like a goddamn Play-Doh fun factory. How dare you talk about my Yoo-hoos? Well, I'm sorry, baby. I'm not going to just sit around and be a honey-baked bitch. But that is what it is. That is what it is. Swear to dear David. You'll find it. And it's going to be great. It's going to be so great. I'm going to have so much ice. I'm probably going to fill my pool in the summer times with just ice and invite strangers over. I'm thinking about not getting a pool now. What do you think about that? Do I need a pool? You know, I've talked a lot about this pool. Built it up pretty big. Well, you're just not going to get a pool now, Patrick? I don't know. Do I need a pool? It seems like a lot. I've been trying to get money smart, you know, and I feel like, I don't know, it feels like an irresponsible purchase. At the same time, I live in Vegas. It's hot as fuck. And, yeah, should probably definitely get a pool. Guys, what's going on with those monoliths? I just heard that and if you haven't followed this, in Utah, a monolith appeared and then disappeared. And then it appeared in Romania. And now I just saw this is like a 2-hour-old story that the monolith in Romania now has disappeared. You had your heart set on a pool, and we all pitched in with ideas. I know. I'll figure it out. The most ice in the world. Yeah. In the world. Good times. And now this monolith in Romania has disappeared. Where will a monolith pop up next? Those pesky 4chaners are at it again. That's the other thing is like, here's the thing. Marathon show for the pool. It's like 50 grand. I don't think a marathon show could raise 50 grand. We had like 6-month campaigns to raise like 15. What's Joe's name on Toilet Scope now? I don't know about Crazy Joe. I will tell you this. We do have a Crazy Joe story coming. Somebody's got a video, and I don't know who has this because I don't keep up with this stuff, but somebody's got a video of Crazy Joe talking about calling me. I've been reached out to by a woman named Barbara, who is Crazy Joe's associate. Crazy Joe has been calling me, leaving me voicemails. He's been messaging me on Facebook, harassing me, if you will. And we are going to be dealing with that shortly. Crazy Joe wants me to come to New York and meet him. I've told him that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. You know, we lived there for 3 years. We tried to get this guy. We're going to send him cars. We're sending car services for him, which is funny because he drives for a car service. And he wouldn't do it. He didn't trust us. Now he's like, meet me in New York. Come alone. It's like, come alone? What is this? Proof of life with Creanu Reed? Live, baby, live. Yeah. Listen, guys, Ellen Page is a man. You will respect him. You will call him by Elliott. My name is now Patricia. He's live and he's mad. Oh, okay. Let's see. Let's see what he's mad about. I can't pretend to not be interested. Let's listen.
Excuse me, I'm just taking a quick break here.
Oh, perfect timing. Is there a way to make him full screen?
Because I like people who who think they fucking know more than me. Because right now I'm not a young kid anymore. I have a lot of fucking knowledge. I come out here to try to attract people who have a fucking brain, that know how to fucking use a brain. But it's obvious to me that most of you scumbags out there, you don't got a fucking brain. You're as ignorant and as stupid as the cows out there in the fields where you're fighting for your fucking meals, you know? Oh, I'm just getting excited here. I gotta be cool. I'm gonna get myself a fucking heart attack for scumbags like you, because you fucking people are not worth it.
Whoa.
Because you don't want to learn anything. You're a bunch of fucking stupid ass motherfuckers.
Why does his
You know what I
whole
mean? You're a
desk
bunch of
behind
jerks.
him full of
Stupid,
equipment?
Ignorant fuckhead.
This looks like a
And all
garage
you
sale
like to do is waste
full
my
of shit
fucking
behind
time.
him.
And I don't got time to waste with you bunch of fucking shitheads. I'm not your fucking parents, you know? See that little dick out there? He said something, but I put him in his place as I usually do, and he left like the little
I can
chicken
join
shit
his
coward.
broadcast?
You know? He left with his ass all nice and tight.
How do I
he was
do
walking
that?
like this. Oh, that guy knows exactly who I'm about. He
I
knows
don't know
I'm
how
a
this
young
works.
punk,
I don't have
one
the
of
app.
these new millennials, and he was walking like he had a fucking stick up his ass.
He says that and then he
'Cause nobody's
laughs.
gonna fuck with me.
Nope.
The day that someone fucks with me, I'm talking about face to face. Well, whatever.
You
know?
run every time.
You know, I don't like people telling me what to do. And but you see here, this is my thing. This is who I am. And I'm not going to be ridiculed by some punk out there who plays video games and skateboards and hangs out with his fucking boyfriends in the fucking corner or listens to rap music because he wants to be a fucking black man. He's not satisfied with being a fucking white guy. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And that's our problem in today's society. Everybody wants to be black.
What are you talking about?
Are you ashamed of being white? You know, I got a solution
Wow.
for that.
When
Why don't
did
you go
his
see
show
here in
turn into a
Benjamin Moore
white
fucking,
pride
dealer
show?
where they sell paint, and just paint yourself black. Take the whole fucking can and pour it in your fucking head, all over your fucking body, and then you could be as black as you want. Paint your lips yellow, and then when you go like that, man, everybody can fucking see you. You'd be like a fucking neon sign, you know?
Dope. He's got a point. If you all want to be black so bad, am I right? Is that the guy from Hardcore Pawn?
Am I fucking right or am I fucking wrong?
When you're right, you're
Then
right.
You can be as black as you want.
Yeah, man.
Be as black as you want. You worship those fucking monkeys? No fucking problem. Betray your own kind. Betray your own fucking culture.
We're watching you on Patrick Militant's show. Who said that? Oh, no. Look at him. He's losing it. Losing it
I don't
live.
give a fuck what you watch me on. You're a fucking scumbag, just like your fucking boyfriend's a scumbag.
Oh,
Go fuck your mother,
no.
asshole.
Go fuck
You don't
your
even
mother.
fucking deserve to be on my fucking channel. Get the fuck out of here. You're a fucking pussy. Your onions are a fucking pussy. You're a fucking pussy. Milton is a fucking pussy. You're all a bunch of fucking pussies. You're nothing but a bunch of stalkers. You come here to suck my dick. That's all you come here
We
to.
got him.
To suck my fucking dick. So keep sucking it, okay? Keep sucking it. Because you're like mind over matter. You don't fucking matter. You're a bunch of pussies.
What?
You're a bunch of little fucking dick lickers. You're only jealous because I'm better than all of you scumbags. That's why you stalked me for fucking 5 or 6 years, because you're a bunch of fucking losers and pussies.
Oh.
Go ahead, say something else, pussy.
Say it. You won't.
Yeah, you onion faggot. Say something fucking else so I can delete and block your ass.
Yeah.
Say something else, motherfucker.
Well, you've
Let's
upset
see.
upset him.
Put a counter over here.
He does not like onion motherfuckers.
More viewers. Have more viewers? Whatever. Say something else, pussy.
Where did he get all
about
these
the onions.
crosses from?
Go ahead. Come on. You got a big fucking... You hide behind the fucking... See, you're nothing but a bunch of cowards, because let me tell you something. If I ever saw you people in the street...
Tell
I'd
him to
fucking bitch
call.
slap the shit out of you.
Tell him to
And I
call
could
me
fucking
live.
do it. I could slap the taste right out of your mouth.
Wow.
But you're not going to do it because you're a bunch of pussies hiding behind the fucking phone.
323-825-4990. Give me a call live,
You're a
Joe.
bunch of fucking pussies. Please say something else. I want to block your fucking punk ass. Please say something else, pussy.
Hold on,
Come
blocking
pussy.
is tough?
Say something else. Say something about...
Did he end it? Oh no, he's back. Wait, is he out? Fuck. Yeah, I guess he's done. Fucking hell. What was all that? It cut out in the middle of him talking, so I'm not sure. Refresh in 30 seconds. He'll be back. I don't know how it works. How do I get to like his page? What a nut, huh? Yeah, he's out. Well, you just said refresh it in 30 seconds. I'll be back. Was that Melton's father? Come on! Grow up! I don't have a father. I never had a dad. I need to buy some tools. All my friends are making fun of me. Chef, makes fun of me all the time for not being like a tool guy, not having tools. But I get paralyzed when I go into Home Depot or Harbor Freight. Why would you ever go to Harbor Freight? What brand do you buy? Because this is it's really like Hufflepuff, Slytherin, Hogwarts, and Gryffindors over there. You got to choose a system, a company with these tools and be locked into it. And then you got somebody in the chat saying Cobalt is a good brand. Anyone who's like a real chef, carpenter, I forgot what we were talking about, would probably say you're a fucking idiot. Everybody I've seen worth their dick and weight, is all about Makita, DeWalt, Milwaukee. Still the logo on the screen. Sorry about that. Sorry, bad. My bad. We don't have a lot of guys around here, and most of them are playing pinball. / haunted boys. Dear David, if you're listening, I am sorry. Fuck. It is terrifying to think that there could be another dimension where there is a boy fucking with me, and in his world, he's so much smarter and more advanced than me, and and he's just fucking around with me right now, you know. Dear David, please back off. And also, you know, how is he getting in? It has to be through a drone or rooftop because I got cameras surrounding this place. And maybe that's my bad, you know. Maybe I don't have enough cameras aiming up at the sky. Maybe I don't have enough cameras, you know, pointing to the clouds. But that's something I'll work on, you know, and I'll get better at. Maybe that's what will happen. We may never know. Guys, I've got a lot of things to do. I got to get out of here. But thank you for making fun of me and making me feel completely alone. Nobody else wanted to share their terrifying stories. You know what's scarier? That this isn't another dimension. True. All right. Well, this has been weird and creepy. Thank you for tuning in today. We're going to have some more shows. We're going to start figuring out this transition process because there will be a time where this studio does have to be broken down. And it won't be immediate that a new studio pops up in its place. So we may have some audio only shows. I'm not sure how it's going to work. But stay tuned. We will figure it out. Also, you know, I don't even know if this show that you're all watching now will even come out because most of it wasn't recorded. So who knows? This could all be for naught and whatever. It's all about the monolith. Now, yeah, I don't know what's going on with the monolith. Please look into that. Somebody, let's get a team on it. There's a video of Joe though, like really calling me out and talking about like getting in touch with me and stuff. And if somebody can find that and send it to me. Oh, Joe's back live. Hold on. Let's see if it will queue up.
I'll block his fucking ass. I don't give a fuck about these little cocksuckers here. These little rude pricks. Fuck them. I don't care about them.
Okay.
Okay, because I'm not doing an official video. This is not an official.
Guys, this one's not
Crazy
official.
Joe Show video chronicle.
This one's not
This is
official, guys. Just a heads up.
See who if the Onions are still there. I think his name was Steven Mercer or Steven something.
Mercer,
so he's
probably.
He's gone. He's blocked.
Out of here.
He's gone. He's
Idiot.
blocked. So he'll have to change his fucking account to something else. All right, cool.
Whatevs, right?
Good. Very good.
You live some, you die hard.
Mean, you know, these fucking Onion motherfuckers, I'm telling you, man, if they, from now on, if they fucking even say the slightest word to me, I'm going to fucking block them, I'm going to fucking delete them, and I'm going to get rid of them off my fucking page. I promise you that.
Prove
so
it.
Any Onion out there who sees this fucking video, your fucking days on my fucking channel are numbered. Say anything, and I'm going to block your motherfucking ass. I'm going to fucking delete your punk ass. I'm going to fucking send you to that fucking garbage dump that your fucking parents had you in.
Garbage?
You know? When you were fucking hatched, not born. I'm going to fuck your world up. Believe me, I will fuck your world up.
Garbage.
That's it. That's it.
That's it.
Anybody that mentions the fucking Onions or says anything about the Onions, they're going to get fucking blocked. And I know it's those fucking little pussies out there. Those little goddamn pussies out there. Anyway, just a reminder that the Crazy Joe Show is going to be on this Saturday. And if you don't join me, go fuck yourselves because you're a bunch of lazy pricks. Because that's today's generation, a bunch of fucking lazy pricks.
Oh.
You only care about yourselves. You're so fucking selfish and self-centered and self-absorbed. A lot of you people are just a bunch of fucking pussies. Let me tell you something. I don't play the fucking social media game, okay? I'm what fucking matters. You don't fucking matter. I fucking matter, okay? And if you fucking people want to be fucked up and you want to be a bunch of fucking losers all your fucking life, be fucking losers. Because I ain't going to beg anybody to listen to my fucking show. I'm not going to fucking, none of you fucking jerk-offs, I'm not going to do that, okay?
Wow, he's not playing the game. Yeah.
And you know something? Under normal circumstances, you know, when I first started this shit about 4 or 5 years ago, to do a fucking show, to be the next Howard Stern.
It's so funny
or
that
to
we
be
got a
even
hold of
bigger
him
than
right when he
Howard
started
Stern,
this.
to be the Jerky Boys, or to be bigger than the Jerky Boys. Whatever
He wanted to be
decided
bigger
to
than
be,
the Jerky
okay?
Boys.
I did not expect a bunch of you fucking mongoloid cocksuckers out there to fucking ignore me, to fucking blow me off, to fucking act like I'm a piece of shit, like I'm a fucking nobody, okay? And because of it, I don't make fucking any friends. Don't ever ask me to be a fucking friend of yours on fucking face crap, because that's not gonna fucking happen, okay? So I came to Periscope, I did my social media advertising on face crap.
Enough is enough.
And what do I get? People that ignore me, people that don't care, people who are selfish and self-absorbed and self-centered, and it's all about them. Well, let me tell you something. It's not about you. It's about me. Because you'll never find anybody like me ever, ever in your fucking generation of douchebags. Because you're all a bunch of young pussies and a bunch of young punks. And you don't know fucking your elbow from your asshole. You're fucking still wet behind the ears. You need somebody like me to fucking straighten your fucking out. Look, I'm not Dr. Phil, and I'm not here to psychoanalyze anybody. But don't fuck with me. Okay? Don't fuck with me. Don't fucking disrespect me and fucking think I'm gonna fucking like. Because I'll tell all you cocksuckers to kiss my New York City fucking cock.
What? Why is your cock from a city?
Fucking retards out here. I mean, look.
Well,
you fucking are retards, okay? None of you are worth my fucking time.
me.
I'm worth your time. You're definitely not worth my time. Because you act like a bunch of fucking a bunch of fucking retards. Because let me ask you guys a question, seriously. Are you members of the Onions? Are you just a bunch of fucking losers? Because if anybody mentions or says anything about the Onions, you know, I block and delete people. You know?
You're not going to get control over me. Every time you do this, I'll do something.
Choose to, you know, be a bunch of fucking dicks and, you know, say stupid shit. Like right now, you're just talking like a bunch of fucking retards out there because you probably are a bunch of fucking retards, okay? I'm what fucking matters. See, I'm an entertainer. I got a fucking show. I got a fucking following. But you people don't know shit because you're a bunch of fucking wiggers. Let me ask you this. Are you a bunch of wiggers? Do you suck the black cock?
Wow.
You like to suck black cock?
I want to say nobody likes onions.
What the fuck are you?
Does
or
not endorse the thoughts and opinions of Crazy Joe.
Am I fucking right? Am I getting
we stand
there?
with Elliott Page on all this.
That you're about 25, 30 years old. You stupid little fucking weasel cocksucker bitch. You're on your fucking phone all day playing, you know, video games and skateboarding and getting butt fucked up the ass by your fucking butt boy, your butt buddies out there. Tell me if I'm right. What are you fucking embarrassed to tell me that I'm right? You know what you are, right?
Where does he find all
You're
these gay
loser,
skateboarders?
Right? Am I right or am I wrong? Okay? Because I don't need to waste my fucking time here talking to a bunch of jerk-offs. Okay. I just want to know. I don't need to waste my time talking to a bunch of fucking jerk-offs.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I got a pork chop or two waiting for me to eat. And
I've got a pork chop or two.
Cook. I mean, that's something that you fucking little cocksuckers can't do, right? You call cooking putting stuff in the microwave, right? And you're heating up your fucking Hot Pockets, right? You little fucking weasel cocksuckers. Is that what you call cooking? Huh? I got a nice homemade dish in the fucking refrigerator. And believe me, I'm not hungry now, but I'd rather eat that and watch fucking wrestling or watch Fox News than to waste my time with a bunch of fucking douchebags out there that are not giving me the respect that I fucking
settle this
deserve
once and for all over some
young little
chops.
pussies out there. You're a bunch of little fucking young punks. And I don't fucking like you. I don't fucking care for you. I don't like nothing about you.
Yeah.
Okay?
This is coming from a man who gets Meals on Wheels. Yeah, we think we found out that Joe gets Meals on Wheels delivered to him.
Talking real shit to me and disrespectful shit to me, I'm going to fucking block your ass and I'm going to get fucking rid of you.
Headroom, Joe.
But since you're not talking real insultive stuff,
insultive?
you're holding your fucking tongue because you should hold your tongue. Because I'm old enough to
Yeah,
be your
please
father. I
somebody
can tell
find me
you're
the video.
25,
We'll get the
30-year-old
voicemails. We'll get it all
fucking
together.
weasel cocksucker,
We will get to the
and you're a
bottom of
fucking nothing
Joe.
in life.
There's really
So
too
I'm gonna let
much
that
to get into, and I do have a bit of a life that I got to get back to. We are 3 days away from closing on a house. The family couldn't be more excited, and we couldn't be more excited to have you. Thank you for tuning in today. We'll try to get some more stuff going. How about a PM in the AM? Maybe tomorrow morning. Would you like that? Yeah, please send me that video. I would love that stuff. We have some of the best people hanging out on my jock right now. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you all very, very shortly. God bless. Say hi to those kids for me, okay? And stay away from Dear David. I'd like Dear David to keep a distance from me. Dear David!
Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on cigarettes?
I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes.
A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. All the laughter that you decoy if you listen to the show, boy. Patrick melting faces. Have you stacking NLO point? It's the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. Gonna make the taco pony party be a party of soul. Gonna make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold the family probably get arrested before they get down the road. Oh, stupid motherfuckers just got NLO. Other radio shows are straight bitch mail prone. Talk shit on the onions that nobody like past. Have my homeboy lame prank call him fast. Have him thinking that he hates him like right before he berates him. And the way that he baits him, put him right on blast. Like Patrick is an asshole and his show won't last. And every time I called in he treated me like trash. He would abuse and berate me for the sake of some laughs. And the worst part was when he fucked your mother straight in the ass.
Well, I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit them yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. A question posed to stupid hoes who don't get it yet. Excuse me, miss. Are you high on